It happened at lap number 194 in the corner. Let's watch it. Blaney's third in line.
Oh, got a little help there.
Yes, he did. Got a hit from Rich Bickle in the caboose, and that sent Blaney shortening it up.
Every once in a while, you guys hear me laugh. I get a little sound from the truck that I work with, and he said, there went the golf clubs.
And the yellow stripe is wounded as well.
Second race of the year for Blaney. Now, we're at lap 194. One would assume we'll see everyone come in, and indeed they do. These pit stops will be at 195 for all the race leaders. Andretti, Stewart, and Bobby Labonte in our triple split screen. Finding their tachometers.
Stop in the box.
Stop in the box, and to work they go. All routine. Looks like Stewart's bunch has the quicker stop going. Saw his guys run to the left of the car, and indeed they do. Jiffy and the boys.
Go. You're right, beat the 18. Good job.
How about it? By a half second on Labonte. Good work for Tony Stewart's bunch. So it'll be Stewart, Jarrett, Andretti, Earnhardt, and Bobby Labonte, then Gordon and Burton in that order among those lead cars first off the pit lane.
Glenn, they came in on Tony Stewart. They went up a little bit on the track bar, looking to give him some help up the center of the corner. They had a great stop, 15.72. Tony radioed back in, said, did I come out first? The crew said, we sure did. He said, man, you guys are on it today. Now, if the driver can just do his job, he said, maybe we can get somewhere.
But it's Tony Stewart who has taken the lead here at lap number 195. He went by Bobby Labonte at lap number 64 to take the lead for the first time today, and then lost the lead during the pit stop sequence when at lap 77 everybody stopped. Then he blew right by Bobby Labonte again to grab second spot behind John Andretti, and then the pit crew doing the job at lap 195 as Tony Stewart is now leading the Jiffy Lube 300.
You know, it's going to be interesting when we go back to green, because Tony Stewart has not had a fast car until about 10 laps into the run. So will he be able to hold on to the lead?
As we were saying, an interesting pit stop storyline, Glenn. It's beginning here to develop inside of the final 92 laps.
Yeah, Eli, it's getting down to the real nitty-gritty right now. Remember I said a while ago that some of the cars might come in and top on the last caution period. The only one that did was Michael Waltrip. When they restarted, it was 100 laps to go. They say they can make it the rest of the way. Dale Earnhardt and Ernie Irvin have come in repeatedly under this caution session, so they can make it the rest of the way. The other cars, they're not sure. These caution laps have helped, but they're still not sure. It's going to be a stretch if we go green the rest of the way, and we're green now.
We are green right now. 90 laps to go. Stewart, Jarrett, that's your front two. Then a couple of lapped cars before you get back to third place, Andretti. We're riding with Mark Martin. He is remarkably in fifth right now. Injuries and all. Here's a battle for the lead. Jarrett, who led from lap 116 to 133, is going to try and force his way.
Wait a minute, isn't Jarrett supposed to be conservative going for a championship?
Yes, he was conservative there. He gave Tony Stewart a huge break right there. Tony Stewart didn't get forward bite off the corner, and he was right up under him. He backed out of the throttle. That could have been big.
And that's the style you see from a Dale Jarrett, too. He races you hard, races you clean. The 75 there, Musgrave. Not on the lead lap. Ted's a lap down in 21st. He is the first driver a lap down.
And the fuel light came on Dale Jarrett's car just a lap ago, and they decided that they had to stop 1, 2, 3 seconds. They wouldn't take the chance that they took last week. Louis stalls the car. The car has stopped running at the end of pit road. Now it picks up, and DJ is on the way, but he lost about an extra 8 or 10 seconds.
There got about 5 cars.
Bobby Hamilton is stopped on the pit lane, and he cannot refire. The crew pushes him off. Jeff Burton is in. Mayfield is in. All of these stops. Here comes Mark Martin, Steve. Now, he was checking on a story there as they push the Mark Martin car away. Now, remember, the 7 of Michael Waltrip did stop earlier, among others. Tony Stewart, though, they're trying to conserve fuel. Ralph, what's Zippy saying now?
He's saying back way, way off, Eli. They're keeping an eye on all these cars that were right behind them in the top 5. Now that they have all dove down pit road, they know with just 10 laps to go, if Tony can just ease even farther out of that throttle. Remember, he said they were 1 lap shy. Maybe, just maybe, they can find 1 more mile worth of fuel.
Now, the 20 is not stopped, nor has the 43 of Andretti.
You can see the 24 there, Jeff Gordon. Now, he did stop, got a splash of fuel, and he's going to go by Tony Stewart. And just as they were talking about in the pits, you can see he is way off the pace right now as Jeff Gordon starts by.
That's not for the lead, obviously, folks. Remember, when Gordon stopped, he lost a lap, so he now unlaps himself. He is on the tail end of the lead lap with that move right there. Gordon running on the tail end of the lead lap in 7th. The whole running order having been jumbled by some stopping and others not.
So if you want to know how you save fuel, you just saw it. There's Gordon at full song right now with gas enough to make it to the end. Tony Stewart stretching his mileage by backing off the throttle and easing around the racetrack.
Right now you've got Tony Stewart leading, John Andretti second, then Jeff Burton, Kenny Wallace, and Bill Elliott. Jarrett is 6th, Gordon is 7th, Martin is 8th, with Earnhardt and Dallenbach 9th and 10th. Now, what does 1st to 2nd look like? There goes Stewart. Then you're all the way back to Andretti. 16 seconds back. There's the King's driver right there. So if Stewart can make it on fuel, this one is nolo contendere, no contest. But can he make it?
Yeah, he can absolutely afford to back off some because John Andretti is so far back, but still, he does not know for sure if he's got enough.
At the other luxury you have spotters on top of the grandstand that tell Tony Stewart, you're a half a lap ahead of the guy that's running second, or 3/4 of a lap. I'll let you know when you need to start worrying about him. So you can ease off, and they'll say, okay, he's not gaining on you. He's trying to make it to the end also.
His teammate Bobby Labonte has had great success stretching fuel. The engines come out of the same shop. Will it work here today for Tony Stewart?
And what an elite group of names he could join. Names like Davey Allison, Ron Bouchard, Morgan Shepherd, Dale Earnhardt, Earl Ross, and Shorty Rollins, all winning as NASCAR Winston Cup rookies. It's eaten up Joe Gibbs. He said, man, I'd rather be coaching the Super Bowl.
I watched him on the sidelines when he was with the Redskins. He didn't look any more nervous at the Super Bowl than he does at this moment. He wants Tony Stewart to get his first victory.
There's Andretti, still running in 2nd. Now compare Joe Gibbs to that. Compare Joe Gibbs to that guy. Richard Petty says, been there, done that, gotten those wins for both himself and for his drivers. The lead is now 17 seconds. But does the fuel hold out?
Well, they're discussing that right now. As you see him, he's letting some lap cars go by. He's back way, way off the throttle. 3 to go, though.
So the leader, Stewart. Here comes Andretti. He's coming in.
He's in trouble.
He's in trouble. Stewart has run out of fuel. Stewart has run out of fuel. And Andretti is on the pit lane. Stewart has run out of fuel, and Andretti is on the pit lane. Jeff Burton could be in position to win here at New Hampshire International Speedway from starting in 38th. Stewart is going to run out of fuel at lap 297, along with John Andretti. Dr. Lewis's crew getting him going.
And the bad part, Tony Stewart was rocking it back and forth. He got all the fuel out there. He'll have to prime this car to get it restarted.
The same with Skinner. He has to get pushed off.
Still can't get John Andretti's car going, pouring the ether in. Now they're trying to get Stewart pushed off. There's your leader. Wow, what a deal.
Tony Stewart is starting to move away. They finally got it refired. They picked up the fuel.
What a remarkable story. Starting in 38th spot. And remember, folks, what Glenn Jarrett told you in the pre-race, that when Burton starts 14th or further back, his average finishes 4th. Kim can't believe it. White flag for Jeff Burton. It would be his 3rd straight win in the Jiffy Lube 300. Kenny Wallace is now running in the 2nd spot. Jarrett is 3rd. Gordon is 4th. Elliott, who is a lap down early, is 5th. It'll be the 4th win of the year for the Exide Ford.
Eli can bump it out of gear now and win.
Jeff Burton wins at New Hampshire. Kenny Wallace comes home 2nd. Gordon and Jarrett close at the line. Gordon will get 3rd. Jarrett will come home in the 4th spot. Kenny Wallace, best in his NASCAR Winston Cup career. He came home 2nd. Steve Burns, remarkable.